Welcome to Occasionally Posh, where we enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. I am your girl, Chassie B.
And I'm Denise, aka Sunshine. New nickname alert.
Girl, bye. I like Shadunkadunk.
Negative. Welcome. You gotta have a don't to have donk in your name, okay? I do not have that. If you said Shadunkaboob or something, maybe. But no.
Okay, Sunshine.
Sunshine, because I'm a real sunshine.
Girl, bye.
Anywho, welcome to our podcast. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks so much oh Lord, I'm in trouble. Thanks so much to the folks out there who support us, who like us, who share us, who comment, who give us feedback, etc., etc. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're gonna start off this lovely podcast with foreplay. Chassie, you go first.
All right. Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything that you're told?
Lose the ability to lie. I mean, I don't lie anyway.
Oh, okay. Lie. Just sat there and told all those things.
Because I am very angelic and I don't lie.
Okay. We believe you.
I only tell white lies, and white lies are truly not lies. They're just to hide emotion that'll hurt someone's feelings. You know, you ain't
so that's what you're sticking with?
You ain't got to look at me like that. You ain't got to look at me like that. But I definitely rather do that than not be able to tell when somebody BSing me. You can have that.
I agree. That's fine too. I'd rather lose the ability to lie than to believe everything.
Right. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
No, we don't. Boom!
All right, so mine is, would you rather give up all drinks except water or give up eating anything that was cooked in a oven? I just not my
anything that was cooked in the oven. You know, I got a good crock pot, so I'm gonna give up the food.
And why is that, Chastity? What are you not trying to give up?
Because I need my coffee and I need my liquor.
Yeah, you know her. She got to have that coffee, honey. She'll be late to work to get her cup of coffee. Okay.
Sure will. Sure will. And walk in there with it in my hand, all happy. Doggone it.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'd rather give up the oven because I have my Ninja Foodie and that thing is the bomb, okay? Right. You can roast, grill, everything you need to in that bad boy. Air fry, slow cook, pressure cook.
Right.
Do it out the oven.
Can give up this oven.
That's right.
Who needs the oven
I thought that was going to be harder, but see, when you gave your answer, I was like, makes sense. It's going to be a little harder than that. What y'all think out there? Would you give up?
She can't even talk.
I cannot. Would you give up anything but the water or your oven? All right. So for the next segment, we're gonna go to our what's happening.
What's up? Can nigga get in them guts?
Well, all right. I simply cannot. Okay. So we're going to talk about this Michigan couple who got busted for unemployment fraud via Instagram. Yes. They was dumb enough to steal and dumb enough to get caught on Instagram. So supposedly this lady, did they say who had the job at the place?
It was one of their friends.
It was one of their friends. Yeah. So someone worked at an unemployment agency and false claims were coming in, and they were not rerouting, but they were pretty much overriding the claim so that people could get paid unemployment benefits when they shouldn't have been. And they were dumb enough to be posting on Instagram their new cars and down payments and money and jewelry and pocketbooks or whatever they bought. And they facing a whole bunch of years in prison. So I don't understand, why do people feel like they have to flaunt on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, the things that they have? I mean, I'm broke and I don't flaunt things that I have. I mean, I might post something every now and then, be like, okay, I got this new purse or whatever, but I don't even steal and I don't brag. So why do people steal money and dumb enough to brag about it?
Right. Because they're not stealing for the betterment of themselves. They are stealing to look good in front of everybody else.
Right.
That's all that it boils down to.
Right. And what kind of got me about the story was the person who was reporting it was like, anything that's overridden in our system automatically puts a flag out there and you're going to get caught. But they got away with millions of dollars. Right. We know they didn't do the millions in a one transaction. So they had to do this over a period of time. So how come the government ain't being caught? Why ain't they catching that $2,000, $3,000, $4,000?
What I'm trying to figure out is how much were they getting at one time? Because I'm going to assume that it was just happened during the pandemic, right?
Right.
I don't know if it said that. Did it say that?
I don't think it said. I don't think it gave a timeline.
So never mind. Because I was thinking that maybe it happened during the day.
But I'm thinking it did because, right now they're giving people those extra funds, that extra $600 or whatever the case may be. So I'm thinking that it probably has, because the pandemic been going on since what, March?
Since March, yeah.
So yeah. But why do people get so greedy? Like if I was getting away with that, I would have just did enough to like catch up on my bills and then I'd have been done. But you done got so comfortable that you out there buying Gucci and Prada and cars you can't afford the taxes on.
And the thing is, people are jealous. And if I see somebody on there that I don't like, and I'm like, all of a sudden this heifer got a Prada pocketbook, how she getting Prada? If she ain't got no OnlyFans page, then I'm going to assume that she robbing a bank or something.
Exactly. Especially being that they was a couple. Like if she would have been a single woman and she'd have been posting, I'd be like, oh, she done got her sugar daddy. But they were a whole couple. People know they ain't hit no lottery, they ain't hit no instant web, ain't nobody died and gave them some money. So I don't understand why they thought people was going to be like, oh, look at them. And that's it. Come on now.
Child.
Gots to do better.
Do anything for clout.
Right. And the article says everything that they stole total up to $2.5 million. Can you imagine? 2.5 million. 2.5 million.
What they should have done is fed the poor people like me.
She lying. Should have fed one homeless person. No. And been writing it out like she feeding a whole bunch of them. Us playing.
Two slices of bread, a piece of meat, cut it up into 4 pieces, give it out to 4 people.
And would have got it from the Dollar Tree. It'd have been expired in 2 days, and she still passing it out 5 days later. Okay.
Oh gosh.
She'd have been like, don't mind that fur on it. Just wipe it off.
Just wipe it off. It's fine.
Long story short, if you're going to be crazy enough to steal money, please don't post it. I mean, they probably was going to get caught regardless. Sorry, my ponytail falling.
They probably
would have got caught regardless, but this is just building up their evidence on them. Like,
right.
Sit here and deny it all they want, but how they going to explain all this money they all of a sudden have?
Right. Dummies. Probably ain't never worked. Craig ain't never worked a day in his life, and all of a sudden he getting unemployment.
Right, he living in the hood and got a Maybach in the drive in the driveway. He paying $2 a rent. Look at a Maybach. Come on now. You could at least just got a Honda. A Honda probably was a step
forever. You gonna go get a dog Maybach. Right. Got a fan in your window and you went and got a Maybach.
Right. You ain't even got central air, but you got a Maybach. Sorry, that's wrong. We don't know this. We making this part.
Yo, it's not wrong. Because there's people that be doing that mess.
You're right.
There's people that be doing that mess. They will try to, they so materialistic and ain't got a pot to piss in.
I don't understand it. I'd rather have a roof. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have things like, my house ain't the best house in the world, but I'm pretty proud of where I live. I'd rather have all of that and drive my little Dodge Journey that's in the garage, okay? I ain't gonna be out there driving no Mercedes and living in no trailer park. That's dumb. Just don't understand. Please explain.
We can't. It ain't for us. It ain't for us. It's out of our tax bracket.
Right. All right. For the next story, Chastity brought this up. Florida man was mauled by a leopard after paying $150 for, guess what? A full contact experience. Chastity, tell the people what the full contact experience done for this man.
So, Dunny, the White Turner, paid $150 to have a full contact experience with a leopard.
Yes.
So whenever he gets in there, he pays his money. The owner lets him inside of the cage. He gets in there. The leopard growls and attacks him. Pulled his muffin cap back blue.
Right.
He had to get, 2 surgeries? I think it was 2 surgeries he had to get. But yes, he was mauled by the leopard.
Can you tell me if he was surprised or not? Like, he really thought he was going to go in there with that leopard and be like, here, kitty, kitty.
It's a leopard.
I don't understand. Like, it's just so many things wrong with this story. First, when the thing growled, why didn't you run? Okay,
because the gate was probably closed.
Oh, okay, but let me put it. That'll be instant turnaround. You hear me? Instant. Okay.
But a leopard can outrun us.
It might have would outrun me, but I'd be daggone. He would have got my back. He wouldn't have got my head.
Pull your muffin cap back blue.
I'd have been up on that gate. Come on now. You just gonna go in there like do like come on,
like
come on now, you ain't like nothing. Hey, Jody Azada got towed up a few times and he lived with him every day. You don't know this leopard from the man in the moon. Thought you was gonna go in there and be like,
let me rub you and take pictures. Like you said, he wanted to like take pictures with it and rub it and sit on it and I don't know, just a whole bunch of unnecessary stuff.
The first sign would have been when the owner took my money and then did not go in the cage with me. Okay, it's your leopard, but you gonna put me in the cage and close the door behind me and you on the other side? Come on now. That was the first signal, and then he grabbed. Oh no!
Right, like I probably would turn around like, you ain't coming in. Right. Like, no, well, give me my 150 back.
That part. He said you wanted the full contact. He got the full contact. All right. He got what he paid for. I wonder if insurance can deny your claim if you done something dumb like that.
Probably so.
Hey, if they would have been never mind, I ain't gonna say that. All right, so denied. That ID team denied. Why you denying it was dumb? No.
Just dumb.
Just dumb.
No specific reason. It was just dumb.
I hate to say this because it's probably gonna sound real racist, but he had to be white because ain't no black person.
Oh, I was gonna say that. Yeah. That's black people. We don't even like the food with somebody else's pit bull.
Honey, a cat. What you talking about? A cat come crawling.
We ain't about to go in no cage with a black leopard.
No. No. Mm-mm. You put my daddy in a room with a cat and he run. You think he gonna be in there with a leopard?
Y'all do some crazy things.
I just don't understand.
Anywho,
please don't pay no money to go be no full contact experience with no wild animal. They supposed to be in the wild. I need to work on my speech. They supposed to be in the wild. So if you're gonna go into that you're gonna go into a territory there's already a territory they're not supposed to be in. What do you expect? Come on. You should just look at them on the other side of the fence like everybody else. Now your butt in the hospital. Probably looking like this.
Stupid. With your muffin cap pulled back blue.
Now you got hair plugs for real. All right. Just dumb. I don't understand. All right. So yeah. So for the next story, we're gonna talk. Somebody had sent us a video of another Karen. There's too many Karens in this world.
Sick of y'all Karens.
Let me share.
I want to document how my neighbor is purposely blowing leaves on my property, which is so rude. I've asked her that the leaves go over on her property. I've asked you to please blow leaves on the street. Do not blow leaves on my property. You are being recorded because that's rude. I have never purposely did anything to you. Please put those leaves on the curb. Do not blow trash on my property. Do not blow leaves on my property. I've asked you nicely. You are being recorded. You purposely threw all your leaves on my property. I saw you throwing sticks on my property. The street is over there. You are so rude. You are being recorded.
Child.
She shouldn't have told her she was being recorded so we could have got the real reaction, because I feel like since she knew she was being recorded.
That's when you saw whenever she said you're being recorded, she turned that thing up loud. She was like,
Did you see that smirk on her face though?
Right.
Walking around like,
oh, child. So the lady that it happened to, she told me that she had caught the lady like one time picking up leaves and stuff and like just throwing it in her yard. And so when she asked her about it, she was like, "It's yours." And then
but you picked it up out your yard.
Yeah, and threw it in her yard. And then she also said that whenever she first moved into that neighborhood, that the lady told her that the property value of the neighborhood just went down whenever her family moved in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody is looking through a neighborhood and say, black people live there. That's down 100,000. Like, they don't do that, do they?
I don't think so. Well, you know what? It's possible. I ain't gonna say I don't think so, because it's very well possible.
I can understand if it looked like, they got just trash in the yard. They got like 55,000 cars. It's a junkyard. Maybe they're like that. But that could be black or white people. That ain't just black people. Or, or white, Spanish, anybody,
Mm-hmm.
But, was it just me or did it look like she had on a Depend?
Them boys throwing Depends.
Sorry, that's the elderly care image that I got when she was walking away with them high gray sweatpants on. Like, I think I see ridges.
That's something that only CNAs will know. CNAs and nurses, we can spot that. I be in the store and I'm like, Lord, look at her with her Depends on.
Right. Exactly. Honey, especially this day and time, because people will have their Depend on and they leggings. I'm like, I can see that, right?
Right.
At least put on along with no shirt, so I don't see your Depend.
The old people that be trying to be young, still trying to be young and wear their little leggings. I'm like, if you don't put on a long shirt, Miss Bertha, your ass is sagging. I can see your Depend through Your leggings.
I seen this one woman, she had on her little leggings and her little heels. She had on a little makeup where she used lipstick to put her eyeliner on, one of them eyebrows and stuff. I think she been in prison. I don't know. But anywho, I'm just playing jokes. But she had on her little tight little low cut shirt or whatever, and then she was sashaying around the store and flirting and winking. And then she happened to turn around and something shifted, and her colostomy bag was hanging out the bottom of the shirt.
Lord Jesus.
Of course, Chris was like, just leave her alone. Not Chris. I don't think I was with Chris. I think I was with Ethan. Ethan was like, just leave her alone. Just leave her alone. I'm like, nah, I got to tell her. So I went. I said, hey, you look real pretty today. Your colostomy bag is out. She, oh, God. And she covered it up real quick. But I was like, when you get to a certain point in your life, being extra tight and shit and cinched in, I don't even do that now, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
When you 80 or 90, they coming after your personality anyway. They ain't coming after your looks.
You don't know. Miss Bertha know how to take them teeth out and put them on the side.
You know what? I cannot. I cannot. Hey, that take me back to them that CH days. I went to a couple of rooms in them CH days. We had this one resident, he was 60, she was 94. And I was like, what you see in this old woman? Because I was young then. What you see in this old woman? He like, she know how to move. She take them dentures out. She clean that denture cream all real good. Sorry, this is so inappropriate. We went to a whole new topic. Let's rewind, edit. But he was right though, cause one day I just happened to be passing meds through the hall, and I went in there and I opened the door. I was like, "Oh God!" And I closed. He was laid back like this.
She was going to take. Oh my gosh.
I mean, can you imagine not having these in the way? I'm just saying.
Take them out, put them on the table. Come on, baby. Come on, Earl. Come on over here.
So bad. Anywho, back to the story. I just don't understand why these Karens think they have power.
They get on my nerves. They ain't got power. They ain't got
but
nothing.
They think they do.
They think.
Don't they know this day and time with these cameras and social media and everything, that they might as well just put that little card away? I don't understand.
With her, can I speak to your manager? Wig on. Girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere looking like Stewart's mama off of Mad TV.
Oh, glaucoma glasses. Ain't nobody paying attention to you. Sorry.
She should have kicked in the kneecap.
No, then she'd be in prison.
Who cares? Prison.
She'd have got life. She'd have got life just for knocking the woman over in the leaves.
I would have bailed you out. All I got is $1.50 and a Kit Kat, but I would have came and got you.
Oh Lord, you'd have been riding. Maybe Kim K could have got you out. Maybe. If it's your first offense.
Her presidential husband, Kanye, that conceded with Welp. That's how he said.
I can't. Hey, the way Donald Trump trying to block them votes right now, he probably would have released that woman. I released her. She's out. Vote for me. Da-da-da! All right.
Oh gosh. Okay.
We having too much fun. Sorry, audience. Sometimes we forget y'all here. This is how we act for real. This is not an act.
On a day-to-day basis.
This is not an act. Okay. All right. So for the last topic of our What's Happening in segment, I just don't understand. Maybe you will. That's all I'm going to say about it. Please explain.
It's just so, it makes me angry because look, Kim used to be so pretty before she started touching herself, putting out this plastic surgery. I thought that she was so pretty back in the day. She will.
For those who are listening, we have pulled up a recent pic of little Kim, and she has went full Michael Jackson. Sorry, rest in peace. But she has went full Michael Jackson. She lighter than me. She
the same color as that dress that she got on, and it's nude.
All right. It's just so
she
many
look like
things
a
wrong.
whole white woman.
Look at that heel.
Her nipples ain't right.
Don't look right. Right. This nipple way over here in Alaska.
And this one just sitting right there like, hey,
I just
put on a bra.
She was so pretty. When she first came out, she was beautiful. She was a beautiful brown skin, beautiful, good representation of a Black woman. And she just, what happened? Like, she got the super skinny nose now. Is that even a nose? That might be one of them. Might be one of them things she just attached. Like,
that nose is ugly.
Does she really think she look beautiful?
Well, I don't know. Was it that show that she did with the cruise where she had where she had that yacht? I feel like it was on that show where she had said something about back in the day, before she started doing all this plastic surgery and stuff, she never felt that she was pretty. I feel like it was that show. It might have been something else, but I did hear her say that she didn't think that she was pretty. And I was just like, wow, like, how did you not think that you was pretty? You was gorgeous back in the day.
Beautiful. She was so beautiful. And she just done mess herself slam up. Like,
but I wonder, does she think that she is pretty now?
I don't think so. I think now she's, in my opinion now, don't quote me on this, but I think now she done went past the point of no return. So she's just trying to make it better by making it worse.
That could be it.
Because she don't even look like herself.
I wish my stomach looked like that. My stomach looked like that. I just wear pasties and socks every day.
Nah. I don't want none of that. At all. Because that's still probably just an illusion. When she take that dress off, probably don't look nothing like that. She probably, titties probably looking like this.
You remember Mean Girls? Have you ever seen Mean Girls?
Mm-hmm.
When they went to Regina George's house and the mama had the dog in the hand and the dog did a nipple. That's what that nipple looked like. The dog.
Yes.
Like, I feel like a little chihuahua just gonna come out and bite her nipple.
And is that a wedding ring on her hand, or is that just a ring? Because is somebody really married to this?
Don't do that.
I'm sorry. I'm like, but where's the husband at saying, babe, you don't need to do this anymore?
Yeah, he probably is. Us women, we don't listen. And she probably got more money than him. So she the one paying for it. She probably
right. She probably married brother man on the corner. You probably right.
And you can see a glimpse of her prettiness behind all of that plastic. You can see just a little taste of it.
If you say so. If you say so.
Just a little pinch. Okay, stop. Just stop. At this point, please. Just stop.
Please do not do any more. Please. We're begging you. Please.
I think I should sign a petition. I'm going to start a petition on change.org.
This nigga said change.org. Song got to happen. Something has got to change.
Oh, gosh.
So for the next segment, we have pick 2. Usually I do pick 1. Tonight we're going to have pick 2. So...
There not be nothing to make me angry. I still got a headache from last week.
Has not seen these. Most of the time she don't see what I choose, so it's just as much as a surprise to her. Lord Jesus, as it is to you. So pick 2. You can only keep 2. Netflix, Amazon, Target, Starbucks.
This is actually very, very easy. I'm keeping Netflix and Amazon. Target costs too much and Starbucks costs too much. And both are overrated.
You probably right. I like Starbucks though, but I don't actually go to it as much as people would think I would. I actually go to McDonald's and get their coffee way more.
I love McDonald's coffee. People say whatever they want to do, McDonald's coffee is the shit.
It is. I love the caramel mocha. That's what I get a lot of the time. And it's just the right enough of strongness, just the right enough of sweetness. And it just lifts me up.
Yes.
So yeah, I probably would agree. I really love Target, but I don't go to Target enough to really just like get rid of Netflix and Amazon for it.
Amazon right there at your fingertips. You just
if I'm not ordering from Amazon, I'm watching Amazon Prime, so it gets a lot of usage. So yeah,
yes,
I agree. Netflix and Amazon. Now, if you know our friend Nicole, she'd have put Target first on the list, honey.
And then wouldn't have been able to think of nothing else.
She'd be like, just Target. Nothing else matter. Nothing else. Yeah. That was pretty easy.
Yeah, that one was easy.
Let me see if this next one is any more challenging. So pick two. $10,000 cash immediately. A brand new home, but you can never sell it or move. Unlimited free medical care for life. Free rent mortgage for 6 months. A brand new luxury car, but you can never sell it or own another car. Perfect credit score. Unlimited airline tickets for life. Free groceries for 5 years. That's a lot of choices, actually. But you can only pick two.
Who said that? It says sweaty. I was like, who was sweaty?
I have nothing to do with this portion. Nothing to do with it. Just focus on the pink. Focus on the pink. Pick two, Chesapeake.
I am going to go with unlimited free medical care for life.
Okay, that's smart.
That's going to be my number one. Because, I got asthma. I'm getting old. Let's see, the car, I can never get rid of it.
Yeah.
That's going to be pointless. The house might be good, but what if I don't like it? I'm going to do the free groceries for 5 years.
That's good, because grocery costs a lot of money. Ethan eat 24/7. You hear me? 24/7. We just eat breakfast, and an hour later, what's for lunch? I'm like, you just ate. I don't understand. I ain't even hungry.
Let me tell you what make me angry about my kids. Is some days I pick them up and they just I'm starving. I can't wait till you get home before you cook. So I'll stop. Sometimes I'll stop and get them something to eat because I'm like, you know what? I haven't even started cooking, and what I'm cooking today, it is going to take a long time to cook. So let me just grab them something, and I ain't got to cook all that food because they ain't going to eat. So then I'll cut it down in half and don't cook all of it because I'm assuming they're not going to eat.
Mm-hmm. I know what you
about to do. With my chicken. I'm like, dude,
you already ate. Yes, I go through this all the time.
It was just a snack.
All the time. When I say all the time, Ethan will literally eat on the way home, and then 2 hours later, where's dinner? Like, what was that you just had? I don't understand. That was lunch, Mom. Not at no 6 p.m. Anywho, sorry. Growing
okay,
boy,
pick your two.
With him. Pick my two.
Right.
I would take the brand new home, but you can never sell it or move it because you can rent it, and that's income.
Ooh, see, I didn't think about that. Doggone it. Look at you, being smart.
So I would take that. Let's see. What would be next? I'll probably take the $10,000 cash immediately because $10,000 would pay off all my credit cards and loans. So if I paid off all of those, I could have money for groceries, and my credit score would go up. And I ain't mean $10,000 ain't gonna pay off my student loans, but student loans don't count in my book. So, yeah, I'll probably take the $10,000 and the new home. And I could stay in a new home for a while, and then I could buy me a home after I pay off all my debt, and I can rent that one out, and it'll be income, and it'll pay my mortgage.
That's smart. You're a very smart young lady. Look at you growing up right before my eyes.
You know what?
I'm proud of you.
You have known me a very long time. Come a mighty long way, I'll tell you that. God is good.
All the time.
All the time. Even when I'm being wrecked,
God is good.
All right, so next is our last call for alcohol. Pew, 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 pew. Was that any better?
Absolutely not. All I saw was your boots. That's all you say. You gotta say it with your chest. You gotta do it with your chest. Ready?
It's so good. It sounds like the club. I can't do that.
You gotta say it with your chest.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, I ain't got it. You know what? You're not gonna pick on me. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it. Anywho, what you sipping on? Leave me alone.
It was daiquiri, but the ice done gone, and I kept filling it back up with more liquor. So right now it's probably just liquor in here. But I used rum to make this daiquiri.
That's a change for you.
I know, look at me growing up.
I know. It's not vodka, ladies and gentlemen. It's not vodka.
This is rum.
So what I'm sipping on, I have my Dublin cup. I love this little cup. Came from the Dublin winery. But I went to the Dublin winery and they had these frozen drinks there. And one of them was called Jolly. So I got the mix for the Jolly. You're supposed to mix the Jolly with wine. But I put a little twist on mine. So this is the Jolly mix. It is coconut 1800 and strawberry lemonade over some ice. And it's right tasty. I'm going to say for myself.
Snazzy. I wonder how it would taste with wine. I wonder, like, will it get...
It tastes really good. They had a whole bar there, and they had like a slushy section, and they were selling in like the different flavors. They had chocolate, they had like pina colada and all kinds of stuff, and it was all mixed with wine. It was really good.
I want to go. We need to go to a winery together.
We do. We need to do that and do a vlog. We need to do a vlog and post it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
be fun.
That's what I'm sipping on. Un momento, por favor.
See.
All right, so while we sip on our beverage, we're going to go to our next segment. And this segment is called, Do You Know the Culture? So last week I just pulled a couple of questions up, but this time I thought I would do a Jeopardy. Do you know the culture?
Oh.
I know. So we have, so you think you know the culture, comedians, historical figures, hip hop and R&B, and TV. So Chaz, you're team 1 and I am team 2. What is your first choice?
Let's go with hip hop and R&B for 100, Alex.
Who is the best-selling R&B group of all time? That's hard.
TLC.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Destiny's Child.
I was gonna say Destiny's
surprised
Child.
You did not get that.
I was gonna say them, and I was like, it can't be them.
So I'm gonna go with.
Sorry, Beyonce.
Yeah, she meant it. So I'm gonna go with. So you think you know the culture for 100? And I'm going to get it wrong. What year did slavery end? I have no idea.
What is it still has not ended?
1860.
That ain't right. That ain't right.
Now that was funny.
It's still going on.
Pick your next one.
Let me do Black culture for 2.
Oh, I was like, what? What traditional African holiday is represented by 7 principles and the lighting of candles? Oh, I know this one.
Kwanzaa.
What is Kwanzaa? Correct. What's your next one?
Shri.
Oh,
give me that 300 for Black culture.
The prolific poet spoke at Bill Clinton's inauguration, wrote the poem "Still I Rise." This is so easy. Featured on Common Song, "The Dreamer."
They put "Still I Rise." Who is the Queen?
You know what? Right. I read it right. I read it right. All right. Can I do 400?
Yeah, might as well.
What UN professor wrote the first book on Emmett Till?
I have no idea, Alex.
Me neither. Clenora Hudson Weems. Hopefully we educate some
I would have
people.
never got that.
Me neither. I'm gonna do comedians for 500.
You got scared.
This comedian played Norbert. Eddie Murphy. Why was I about to say Eddie Griffin? Oh, look, I'm giving me the points before I even see the answer. All right, I'm going to do comedian for 400. This comedian played Rick James in a comedy. What is... Oh, my God. My mind is blank. What's his name? Dave Chappelle. Woo.
Damn it.
Jesus. I was struggling. You hear me? Ooh, honey, y'all.
Mad that she got it.
I'm going to go for comedians for 300. This comedian played Undercover Brother. What is Eddie Griffin? Ow. She usually beat me at this, so I'm pretty happy. Comedians for 200. This comedian is nicknamed The Entertainment. Cedric.
Sick of this.
I'm going to go 100. This comedian said, "Say it with your chest." I have no idea. You want to steal it?
Say it with your chest.
I have no idea.
Why did my mind just go blank?
Ooh,
who is it?
You
go
good?
ahead. Who is it?
Kevin Hart. Duh. Your turn.
I'm mad because I cannot think of his name. Black culture for 5.
Who was the first African American millionaire in America?
I want to say, I don't know.
Was it the lady who did the hair stuff, or no? It probably was a man. I don't know. It was her. Dang.
Yeah.
Can I have a point? Can I have a point? Come on, man. I knew who it was.
I guess. I didn't think that it was her, though. I don't know why I didn't think it was her.
The only reason why I thought of her because she just made that movie that not that long ago. Self-made or whatever it is. All right. So I'm going to go with hip hop and R&B for 200. What city is accredited with being the birthplace of hip hop? I do not know the culture because I have no idea.
Roxborough.
Lies. Go ahead, chat.
TV for 100.
Who is missing from this What's Happening In trio? Rerun, Raj, and Blank. Derek, Dwayne, Dexter, Demetrius. Is that supposed to be an answer? You was right. How'd you know that?
Well, I used to look at What's Happening. 200 TV.
Where did the Jeffersons move on up to? The Lower East Side of Manhattan, the penthouse, a luxury apartment on an island, the apartment above the dry cleaners.
The apartment above the dry cleaners. Why are they giving us answers?
You're wrong, so it don't matter. Oh. I'm gonna go with hip hop and R&B for 300.
What? Okay,
go ahead. This R&B's artist nickname is the Reverend James Brown. I don't know. Al Green. Dang, I knew that.
Is it James Brown? James Brown. Now you see how it would be if we was to actually be like on TV trying to do this. Like you be knowing the stuff, whenever you be at the house, you be like, that's Al Green.
Yes.
You like James Brown.
Right. Facts. Make your choice.
TV3.
What is the famous saying of Arnold on Different Strokes? What are you saying, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? All right, Willis. Are you serious, Willis?
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking about? All right.
Give me my points.
I did.
Oh.
Really? I did that first. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and watch the recording.
Give me TV for 400. I'm going to go back and watch it.
What was the famous saying by J.J. Evans on Good Times?
Dynamite.
Dynamite, out of sight, fabulous. That was easy. You see, I'm giving you the points.
What? My contact is dry. So I don't know what. I'm not winking at y'all. My contact is dry. Let's finish out TV for 500.
She done had a crush on me for a long time. Sing the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song. Oh God!
Watch me forget something. Now this is a story. Hold on. Yeah, this is a story about how my life got flipped turns upside down.
And once in the storm,
it's hard to do.
Wanna bring out the care say for fly day.
You done skipped the whole part.
Then a long big ball outside of school. Wanna come for God? Show up and no good.
Started making trouble
in the neighborhood. I got one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "Move me in the house and I'm going to Bel-Air."
Uncle in Bel-Air. I whistled for a cab, and when it came near,
wow, they went.
Oh my God!
Hey, really? I got it.
Flip turned. I think both of us got it.
I said,
flip turned. See, that right there got me mixed up. My life got flipped turned upside down. I'm mad that they put the whole thing up there.
They really put the whole entire thing. All right. I'm not going to take the points because, I mean, I think I got it, but I'll let you. I'm going to go with it. All right. I'm going to do hip hop for 400. What New Orleans rapper is known now for skateboarding, a Mountain Dew campaign, and a number of top Billboard songs? Hint, YMCMB?
Can I steal it?
Chris Brown? I don't know.
What is Lil Wayne? We Still Don't Like You, Dwayne Wayne.
Because your butt vote for Trump.
I saw a thing today that said every time he disappointed us, that our ancestors take one of his dreads.
They is looking mighty thin these days, ain't they? Just saying. What's your next one?
Might as well finish out hip hop R&B.
Who was the number one rap duo to win a Grammy hit Summertime?
Will Smith and Jazzy. What's his name? Jazzy Jeff. Is that it?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Is it Jazzy Jeff? Yeah, Jazzy Jeff. Okay. Phew. That was close.
You done passed me. That's all right. Ain't none of us gonna know this middle part. Historical figures. You want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let's start with 5.
Go big or go home. This former slave founded the Underground Railroad. That's easy.
Harriet Tubman.
She always win. Made me sick. 400?
Yeah.
This man is the current and first African-American president of the United States. This is stupid.
Who is Barack Obama?
Just stupid. Get the next one wrong. This civil rights activist ran for president.
Who is Jesse Jackson? Oh, is it Jesse Jackson? Yeah. Was it him? Yeah. Okay. Phew. Got scared. 2.
This former slave founded the abolitionist. Say that word. Abolitionist. Abolitionist. Say the word.
Say it again. Where did H come from?
You read it.
I'm not. I'm drunk.
This former slave founded the abolitionist newspaper, the North Star. Why I keep trying it?
Abolitionist.
Shit.
Abolitionist.
Edit cut.
Newspaper.
Abolitionist. I don't know. Who was it?
I'm ready to Google it.
You is not. Say the answer.
I don't know shit.
Frederick Douglass. Hey Siri. Say abolitionist.
I can't translate it to Ennis yet.
Bye. Just cut it off. Cut.
I got the last one.
We done set ourselves back 100 years.
Honey. This historic this historical figure invented more than 100 products using the peanut. Don't be sitting there acting like you know the answer.
Carver.
Wow. Look who paid attention in history.
Sometimes.
Made me sick. She always win. I think I only won one time. You know what? That was fun. Anybody, please join in and see if you know the answers to these. Better than we did. You can say words like abolitionist. That's so funny. That was funny. I had another one, but I think we're running out of time. So we're going to go on to the last one. And it's on a serious note. And the serious note is dating in these streets. Chastity.
You know, it's hard out here for a pimp.
You know.
All right, y'all. I'm just going to read y'all some of these things that I done seen on these dating apps. Let me get my reading voice together.
I might can pull some up, but go ahead.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to start with this first one. I forgot his name. I should have saved his name. But you can find this lovely young man in Durham, North Carolina.
You're not going to tell the name, are you?
No, I ain't telling the name. Just where you can find him at. He's in Durham. He's in Durham, ladies. I know y'all going to be so excited to find him. So this is his profile description. I live at home with mom. I'm a lottery scratch-off specialist. I play every day. I play to win, damn it. I'm terribly afraid of the dark. I have night lights in every room and hallway. If I decide I want to meet you, we must meet in a public place, just in case your ass is on America's Most Wanted. I don't drive. I ride my bicycle everywhere. I love my bike and my helmet. I recently was working at Dairy Queen, and those bastards fired me for eating too many blizzards. I'm ready to date. Put me in, coach. Sick of it.
So many things wrong with this place. So many. But go ahead. I'm going to shut up and let you talk.
Y'all, this is what is on the apps. Sick of this. I got friends that are married and happy with kids and everything off of dating on apps. And I was like, I'm not going to do it. And then I finally decided to do it. And this is the shit that I get. Go to the next one for me, please, Alex.
What's the next one? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
So this one says, race is not an issue. I'm loyal, real, and love to laugh. Listen, I'm locked up. I'm on here to meet a good person who's looking to build a future together. I'm not looking for someone that just wants to play games. If you're not willing to be real and loyal, then I wish you the best. I'm not a murderer or a rapist or a pervert. I've been locked up for over 10 years. Lastly, if you're just looking for someone that's going to tell you everything you want to hear, that's not me. Again, race is not an issue. And
First
he's
of
in
all,
Chavistown, South Carolina.
First of all, you locked up and you talking about you want somebody serious.
I don't even want to. I want to go down here to this last part where he said, someone that's going to tell you everything you want to hear. That's not me. You ain't got nothing but time. You can tell me
That
everything
part.
I want to hear. It ain't like you
Tell me
got anything
whatever
else to
I
do.
want to hear. You hear me? Whatever I want to hear. You can make a whole daggone synopsis of the situation. You can have fairy tales, butterflies. What else you got to do?
Nothing. You've been in there for 10 years. Y'all, and the kicker was his picture. He got one picture up there, and he got some Air Force Ones and some and some Timbs, and he posing like, yeah, like look what I got in penitentiary. Nigga, sit down. Talking about you want somebody serious and you've been in there for 10 years. Over 10 years. You didn't even say when you was getting out.
You didn't. And you didn't say what you was locked up for, if I must point out.
Right, but he's not a murderer or a pervert. Just because you didn't murder somebody doesn't mean that you didn't try to. I don't know what you did. You could have tried to rape somebody.
He said he wasn't a rapist. A rapist. He said he wasn't a rapist.
That means that he didn't do it. He might have tried.
He probably sold some drugs.
I don't know what you did.
You know,
that's probably what it is,
for.
but he just made me angry. Talking about, I ain't gonna tell you what you want to hear. You gonna tell me whatever the hell I want to hear. I'm gonna answer.
But how are you gonna be picky? You're in prison. That's my thing. Like, you have nothing to offer, but you want somebody to offer you something. Please explain. You have nothing to what you have to offer other than some conversation. I ain't get conversation anywhere. Like, I don't understand. Like, what do you have to offer, sir? Nothing. You have nothing to offer. I mean, if anything else, if we got to get on credit for these posts that you just read, if we got to get on credit, we got to give them credit for being real. They being honest.
Credit for audacity because they ain't got nothing else.
I mean, audacity as well, but you know, he could have lied. He could have not said he was in prison. He could have said he was living in Durham in a penthouse in the sky, for all we know. At least he told the truth. I'm just saying. Like old boy who lived with his mama. At least told the truth. He was working at Dairy Queen. He got fired. A lot of people wouldn't say that. I give credit where credit is due.
But you know, I was reading it and I was like, oh, he lived at home with his mama. That's not a big deal. I don't care about that. Hell, if I could move back in with my mama, I would. She won't have it. She won't let me. Every time I ask her, she say, do you really need to? I'm like, I guess not. The way you just answered.
Right. That is so your mama. But anywho, go ahead. She would so say that.
So that part, I was like, okay, let me keep reading. And then I was like, this got to be fake. It has to be fake. But for some reason, I feel like it's not fake. I feel like it's real. And this is what is in the dating streets. I am sick of this shit. I'm sick of being at home, looking on apps, reading people's profiles. I want to be out at a bar, drunk with my friends, doing ratchet stuff, saying, hey, and guys coming up talking about what's up, and I curve them, make them buy me a drink and keep it moving. I am bored. I'm sick and tired of Corona. I'm ready to get out. These dating streets are whack. Doggone it.
Oh man, what makes it so bad is like let me share this because you shared it. You talked about it, dude. He said he had the audacity to send this message.
Oh yeah.
I'll be honest, for Saturday, I really don't feel like going anywhere because I need a mental recharge, aka I ain't got no money to take you out. I definitely want to see you. I can cook dinner for you and we can cuddle and watch Netflix. So he wanted to do a Netflix and chill. Go ahead.
Good morning. I understand. No problems. So.
Oh, yeah. I'll be making ground turkey if you want some. And how's your day going so far?
It's going well, but I'm confused on the plans tonight.
What's confusing you?
Time, location, duh.
8 o'clock, my place.
Wow. You got to show what they had. He said.
This is so wrong on so many levels.
You know what? I'm not a picky person. I'm really not a picky person.
Pickiness ain't got nothing to do with this picture. Nothing.
This right here, you could have just said, you know what, funds is a little low this week. I'm not really feeling it. Is it okay if we reschedule to next week? Or you even could have said, you know what, funds are low. Grab you something to eat on your way over here because I ain't really got money to fix the food or whatever. It's a whole bunch of things that could have been said.
You could have lied and be like,
before you brought me out this shit.
My tummy hurt. I can't eat, but I still want to see you. You could have did anything.
I got COVID. You could have lied and said you got COVID. That buys you 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Dude, is that even ground turkey? And what is that?
I don't know what that is.
That is, and that's frozen broccoli. That ain't fresh broccoli. So you gave her 3 pieces of frozen broccoli?
Child.
I cannot.
I just cannot. I cannot. And you could have done something to like make it. You could have did I don't know, broccoli casserole with ground meat or something that you made up. You could have done something other than this.
Yeah.
Marinara
sauce don't cost that much. You could have made a cheap spaghetti, honey. You could have got some dollar noodles, some dollar marinara, some dollar spaghetti sauce. Something.
I just lied and said you had COVID until you had some money.
I ain't had time to cook dinner, pick up something on the way. Anything. You had the nerve to serve that. I cannot. Look at this comment. Dude, you would have been better off giving her a salad and some water.
Right.
Somebody said it's healthy at least, right?
Who said it's healthy? Somebody said got the nerve to have a design tablecloth like he's some sort of chef.
That is not designer. That's Dollar Tree best, honey. That is Dollar Tree best. What the stethoscope doing on the table is what I want to know. I don't understand.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out too. I was like, somebody a nurse? Somebody a doctor? I don't know.
Somebody said it was dog food.
What he was making.
He did.
They said that was her fault. Like, I wouldn't have thought, I'm making ground turkey or whatever he said. I wouldn't have thought that's all.
Not her fault. Y'all are wrong for saying it was her fault. It has nothing to do with her. He is totally wrong. Totally
that's not
wrong.
Dog food. A dog eats better than that. A dog eats better than that.
A dog eats good.
I just can't.
Somebody said, so no spaghetti, no rice, no marinara sauce, nothing. Just dry egg looking ground turkey and broccoli. If this is the kind of excuse and kind of meal somebody come up with you to feed, they don't give about you.
I agree, Crystal Leanne.
Pretty much. I can't believe this is real life. People are really doing this. Like, this is real life.
You know, sir, we're not judging you off your food, because if that's what you want to eat in your spare time, that's what you want to eat in your spare time. But don't invite me over and think that is an okay meal. Like I said, COVID is going on. You could have brought yourself 2 doggone weeks.
You right.
And paint you up some money enough to get a 4 for $4 from Wendy's. You could have got a double cheeseburger and a Sprite. You could get any size drink from McDonald's for $1. It's a whole lot you could have done.
You right.
Besides cook that mess.
Yeah,
you could have went and got some noodles.
It's not having it tonight. But yeah, you could have done anything. Yeah. The Dollar Tree could have been your best friend, honey. You could have played that bad boy off. Me personally, when he said I'm having ground turkey tonight, I'd have been like, and what else? Me personally. Oh, that sounds good. What else you having? I mean, but still, I'm not gonna put it on that it's her fault because it's not her fault. He should be ashamed of himself. At the end of the day, there's no excuse. Yeah.
I probably wouldn't even thought of it. Like, I probably would have looked at it and be like, I probably would have thought about it like ground turkey. Maybe he meant turkey burgers or something like that. You know, like I wouldn't have thought that it was literally going to be ground turkey.
I don't even think that was turkey. I think he lied about it. They look like ground beef.
I think so too. He trying to sound like he all healthy. Got some ground turkey.
He got some ground turkey and some broccoli that he picked up at the food pantry on the way to the house.
Which is fine. If you got some food from the food pantry, they got better options than that. They give you
completely fine. Let's just be realistic. They ain't giving you just that turkey and that broccoli. They gave you some vegetables, some sides, a starch, some fruit, a dessert. They gave you something you could have put on that plate. Okay.
You could have threw some pinto beans in the pot and got some ham chunks and threw the ham in there and made some cornbread jiffy. It's only what, like 15 cents?
Right. Exactly. That's just
pintos, ham.
I'm not the best cook in the world, but I would never have invited somebody over and had that on the plate. That is ridiculous. My son could have done better than that. That's ridiculous.
I'm sick of these dating streets. I'm so sorry, girl, that had to go there and deal with this.
And that's why a lot of people are single, because of that exact moment right there.
It's rough.
It's hard in these streets.
On the next episode, we're going to have a For the Love of Chastity.
For the love of chastity. Real chance of real love of chastity. Not Real Chance of Love. You remember that show?
Yeah. Whenever Chance the Rapper first came out, I swear to God, I thought that it was them. And I was like,
really?
I was like, wow, they done got so much better.
I cannot.
It was probably like, I say it was probably like at least 6 months before I realized that it was totally different people. But I literally thought that Chance the Rapper was really him. Yeah. Nah. Sorry, Chance the Rapper.
All right. Speaking of rappers, I know this ain't on the agenda, but it was one rapper. What's his name? He's one of them underground rappers. I can't think of his name, but it don't matter. But he was doing an interview on the Breakfast Club, and he said that men should be praised for not cheating. If you have a man that does not cheat, a woman should be like, good job for not cheating. Are you froze? I can't think of his name, but he did. He one of those underground rappers, and he had the audacity to be on radio saying that if you have a man who does not cheat, you should be saying thank you so much for not cheating on me. Really,
boy. Tell your mama she should have swallowed you, or your daddy he should have flushed you. If that right there is what you want to get praised for, what?
I'm sorry, but I'm not going to praise you for something you should not be doing in the first place. Okay, we're not. Child,
that's like praising somebody for peeing. Oh, you peeing? Yay!
That's what he said. He said that it's much harder for men. And that if men go in a relationship without cheating, then they should be praised for it. Then maybe they wouldn't cheat.
Let me just say this. It's not harder for men to not cheat. It's harder for women to not cheat. Because let me tell you, y'all be some sorry ass sacks of shit that don't bring hardly anything to the table, but your thing that's in between your legs. And that's all that most of y'all really have. And then y'all got all these high expectations and all this kind of stuff. And then y'all want to go around and stick your little weenie in other people, embarrassing us, letting other people know that I'm sitting here dealing with your little weenie and your low money.
I done hit a nerve. I have hit a nerve, people. I have hit a nerve.
Hey, no, this right here, what?
Yep, that's what he said.
I just can't. I can't. I'm done.
I think it's harder for women not to cheat if you want to give somebody either or. It's really not. It doesn't really matter. You shouldn't get praised for not cheating because you're not supposed to cheat. Like, that's just supposed to be what it's supposed to be. If you're in a relationship, in a marriage, whatever the case may be, you're not supposed to cheat. So you're not going to get praised for doing something you're not supposed to be doing. Right. I mean, that's like going to work and getting praised for not being late. Like, you ain't supposed to be late. So, like, your boss ain't going to come to you and be like, oh, good job, Chastity. You weren't late for a week. Like, it's not gonna happen.
I could
not gonna be on time for it later, but she's not gonna get praised for it. So don't sit here and expect to get praised for not cheating. But if you want to tit for tat, men have way more audacity than most women. Way more audacity. Like, there's some hoe ass women, there's some hotel women out there. Don't get me wrong, that just throw themselves on men. But I think there's way more men out there who throw themselves at people, regardless if they're in a relationship, single, whatever the case may be. So if you want to give somebody some credit, it's these women who be like,
you should give your woman that's staying at home, that ain't doing nothing, that's taking care of little Chris, while you out there messing with Bonquisha on the corner, that got her little bed on the floor, that's a blow-up mattress, that she calling her baby daddy, telling him to come over there and bring the child some milk because she ain't got no money to feed him. Doggone it.
Trying to put oodles and noodles on a bottle.
Who done that? You know what? Somebody done that though. I don't know who, but I'm pretty sure somebody done that.
Right. But either way, it's not gonna get praised for not cheating. But I'm just saying. But if you want to go there, that's all I'm saying. If you want to go there, I promise you, there's way more men out there with audacity to hit on somebody who's in a relationship than it is for a woman.
And I bet you that women probably got a whole basketball team of men in her DMs that she ain't even responded to, nor looked at the messages.
Right.
You keep on thinking it's harder for you to stay faithful. It's easy. You can do it.
But I can't believe you said that. Like, that. I wish I could think of that rapper's name.
But they think that though. Men think that.
They
think
really
they the prize.
do.
They think they are a whole prize.
Women are the prize, okay? Women do way more in the world than men. I'm saying it. Yeah, I said it. Women do way more in this world than men.
Who run the world? Girls. Who run the world? I don't want to know why I'm so sweaty.
But anywho, comment, like, subscribe to all of our pages and platforms, and let us know what you think. Do you think men should be praised for not cheating? Because I don't.
tell the men that think they should be praised that their mama should have.
I can't believe she gave the sound effect. All right. Anywho, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Occasionally Posh. We enjoy life, laughs, and shenanigans. See how she tried to cut me off. Thanks. Share. Peace.